Hello, little dreamers. It's your magical storyteller friend, back with another tale from the old forest books. Today's story is called The Monkey and the Crocodile, a tale about friendship, kindness, and the danger of betraying the ones who trust us. So curl up, get comfortable, and let's begin. Long, long ago, deep inside a green and whispering forest, there flowed a wide, gentle river. Its waters sparkled under the sun, and tall trees leaned over its banks, dropping their shade across the water like a blanket. In this river lived an old crocodile, not the fierce, swift hunter he once was, but a tired, aging creature whose strength had slowly faded with the years. One afternoon, his stomach grumbling with hunger, the old crocodile floated near the surface, watching little fish dart around him. Chasing fish on land is too much work for these old bones, he grumbled to himself. Let me just catch my dinner right here in the water. He lunged forward, but the fish slipped away in a flash, quick as a shadow. Again and again he tried, and again he failed, until, exhausted and a little embarrassed, he dragged himself onto the muddy bank and slumped down beneath the shade of a tall fruit tree to catch his breath. High above him, perched comfortably on a branch, sat a cheerful monkey, munching happily on a handful of ripe, juicy berries. The crocodile's eyes lit up at the sight. "Oh, kind monkey," he called out, "those berries look wonderful and I am so very hungry. Would you spare a few for a tired old crocodile?" The monkey peered down curiously, then smiled. "Of course, friend. These berries are sweet as honey. Come, have as many as you like." He plucked a few and tossed them down. The crocodile caught them and took a bite, and his eyes widened with delight. "My goodness, these truly are delicious. Thank you, kind monkey. You've saved me from a very hungry afternoon." From that moment, something warm sparked between them. "You have such a good heart," the crocodile said. "I would be honored to call you my friend." "Then friends we shall be," the monkey laughed, tossing down a few more berries just for fun. And so began a friendship as unlikely as it was joyful. Every single day the crocodile would swim to the riverbank, and the monkey would greet him with a fresh handful of berries. They spent long afternoons together. Sometimes the monkey would scramble down and play games on the sandy shore, and other times he'd hop onto the crocodile's broad back for a splashing, giggling ride across the river. Two very different creatures, bound together by kindness. One day, as they sat together after a meal of berries, the crocodile had an idea. "Friend," he said, "my wife has heard so much about these berries of yours. Would you mind if I brought some home to share with her?" "Not at all," said the monkey, and he happily gathered an armful of the ripest, sweetest berries he could find and handed them over with a smile. The crocodile swam across the river to his home where his wife waited. "Look, my dear," he said proudly, "these are the berries from my friend, the monkey. Taste them. They're wonderful." She took a bite and her expression softened with surprise. "These are truly delicious. But husband, tell me, how long have you been surviving on nothing but fruit and berries?" "Oh, these are treats, not my meals," the crocodile chuckled. "But yes, my friend the monkey eats these every single day." His wife grew thoughtful, almost suspicious. "If mere berries taste this sweet," she murmured, "just imagine how tender and sweet his heart must be. And it has been so long since I've tasted real meat. Husband, I want his heart." The crocodile froze, stunned. "What? Absolutely not. He is my dearest friend. He fed me when I was starving and asked for nothing in return. I could never betray him like that." But his wife would not be swayed. She wept, she pleaded, and finally she threatened. "If you do not bring me his heart, I will make myself gravely ill. Perhaps I won't survive it at all." Torn between loyalty to his friend and fear for his wife, the poor crocodile's heart sank into a deep, uneasy darkness. After hours of anguish, he made up his mind to do the unthinkable. He swam back to the tree where the monkey lived. "Dear friend," he said, forcing a cheerful tone, "my wife adored your berries so much, she has invited you to our home for a proper feast. Won't you join us?" The monkey's eyes sparkled with excitement. "A feast! Wonderful! Let's go at once." They set off together, the monkey riding happily on the crocodile's back as they crossed the river. Along the way, the monkey chattered eagerly. "So, my friend, what will your wife be cooking? I do love a good banana treat, you know." "She's preparing banana bread, fresh cookies, all sorts of delicious things," the crocodile replied. though his voice trembled slightly with guilt. Watching his friend's pure, innocent joy, the crocodile could bear his secret no longer. Guilt overwhelmed him, and midway across the river, he stopped swimming. "My friend," he said quietly, "I must confess something terrible. My wife does not want to feed you. She wants to eat your heart. She swears she'll fall deathly ill without it. I am so sorry. I never should have agreed." The monkey's blood ran cold for a moment, but his clever mind began working instantly. Hiding his fear behind a calm smile, he said, "Oh, is that all? No trouble at all, my friend, but you should have told me sooner. We monkeys never carry our hearts inside us while we travel. We leave them safely tucked away in our home trees for safekeeping. We'll simply have to turn back so I can fetch mine." "Oh, what a fool I've been!" the crocodile exclaimed, relieved that there might be a way to avoid the tragedy after all. "Quickly, let's swim back before my wife grows impatient." He turned at once and paddled swiftly back toward the riverbank. The moment they reached the shore, the monkey leapt from his back and scrambled up into the safety of his tree in a single swift bound. Turning back with narrowed eyes, he called down, "You foolish, foolish crocodile! Did you really believe any creature keeps its heart outside its own body? I shared my food with you, welcomed you as a friend, and this is how you repay kindness, by leading me to my own death. You have shown me exactly who you are. Go home to your wife, but know this, you have lost a true friend today, and you will never taste my berries again." And with that, the monkey disappeared into the leaves, leaving the crocodile alone on the bank, filled with shame and sorrow. Having lost the one true friend his selfishness could never deserve. And so, little ones, remember the lesson of this tale. Never betray the ones who show you kindness, for the moment you do, you lose something far more precious than anything you hope to gain. You lose the trust and love of those who truly cared for you. Thank you so much for watching today's story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales. See you in the next story.